Good morning and welcome to Being Deeply. Today, I would like to talk to you about risk and fear and moving out of your comfort zone and why it's beneficial to do these things, how it can impact your life to move out of your comfort zone. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my life, what's happening in my life right now, with the intention that maybe you can make some correlations to your own and potentially inspire you to move out of your comfort zone. So, in the past, anytime that I've broken my routine and done something different, something that made me uncomfortable, nervous, had always proven to be the best times of my life, and the times of my life that have been filled with the most growth. But right now, I've brought myself to Mexico to escape the Canadian winters. And I started off in Mexico City, and I wasn't really enjoying Mexico City. I'm not a city person, but I stayed there for a few weeks to meet with a friend. We ended up going separate ways, and I ended up mysteriously, kind of by accident, in a little place called Mazunte. And it turned out to be perfect. It's a small little town on the ocean. And I ended up staying in there for a week, and now I'm in Zipolite. I digress. But the point is, once I got to Zipolite, I kept extending my stay. Then I got an apartment, and before I knew it, I've been here for several months. And now I've become comfortable with where I am. And understandably so. I mean, I have everything I need here. I can live affordably here. I've met people here. And it's just simply beautiful here. Take a look at the view. Right now, I'm on top of a mountain. But despite the fact that I'm in paradise, and I don't mean to brag, I've been becoming bored here. I've been becoming complacent. And it's because I've become stagnant. I have all of my needs. So just recently I've decided that I'm going to do something different, do something I've never done before. I'm gonna buy a motorcycle and just go off in any direction I don't know. And there's a lot of risk involved in doing this because I don't know where I'll be sleeping. I don't know where I'll be getting food. I could very well get robbed. Some wealthy looking gringo or traveler just alone on a motorcycle going through southern Mexico. Of course, it's a very dangerous thing, and logic would tell me to be cautious, and logic could prevent me from making this decision. But I know that this is where my adventure is going to lie. And this is where growth is going to lie for me. There is no more growth for me to experience staying here in Zipolite. There isn't really much more for me to see and to do. And this comfort that I experience here, this complacency, is unspectacular. And that's what I look to create again. And I also plan to use some funds that I hadn't allocated for travel. I've spent all of the money that I've saved up for travel already. And I'm going to be going into other sources. I'm going to be taking some profits from cryptocurrencies to buy a motorcycle and to who knows what. I don't know. Pay for random hotels, motels, go to random towns, probably get hustled by the police at road stops. I could potentially get robbed. I don't know, but I'm going to be spending money that I'm not comfortable with spending. And I think that this is very important to do as well because money offers us a sense of security. We like to have our nest egg, and we like to hoard it, and it makes us feel safe, rightly so, because it provides us with food and shelter and freedom to some degrees. But to go throughout life without reliance on this is where the magic really starts to open up, is where things just start to fall into place. To just go on and about knowing that you'll be okay, with that feeling deeply instilled that things will work out, that you will always be provided for, I think has a huge effect on making that actually become so. Whereas if you're really nervous that where am I gonna go, where am I gonna eat, what's gonna happen, I'm not gonna describe why right now, but I think that creates more risk in your circumstances. Just simply being comfortable and confident that your life or the universe will provide, it makes it so that is actually so. So I don't know how long I'll be going for, and I don't know when I'll be going. Life might have just thrown me a curveball, and I might not be departing right when I think I will be. But I yearn for risk. I yearn for adventure again, even though it makes me nervous. Rightly so, a good reason. I know that to stay here is not for my best growth. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've often been a wanderer, especially in my own country, and that's when I most enjoy life. That's when I've grown the most, learned the most lessons, met the most beautiful people with the strongest relationships, and just had the best experiences in general. So I suppose I'll wrap it up by saying, if you're feeling complacent to the point where you're bored with life, where things have become dull, perhaps it's time for you to try something new. Perhaps it's time for you to seek out discomfort. Discomfort always gives you strength. It always helps you grow. And even if things go wrong, you will have learned from it. It will have been a beneficial experience to better the rest of your life. So, most of us probably are living in comfort, living in familiarity, the same job, the same place, or just protection with the people that we know. But to get away from that is where life really begins. So I think I'd like to wrap up this video. Thank you very much for watching. This is a new channel for me, and watching these videos to the end really helps get these videos spread further through YouTube. If you could, please share this video, leave a like, and also leave a comment of what you thought about this video, what you'd like to hear me talk about, any suggestions or feedback. If you want to hear me talk about financial well-being, create motivation videos, let me know. I will respond to as many comments as possible. I've also created some resources that you can donate to this channel, or some affiliate links that if you shop on Amazon, I will be getting some support from any purchases you make from those links. Again, I would like to thank you so much for watching. I wish for new excitement and adventure in your lives. And as always, I love you all, and namaste.